In fact, it's a more than $200 billion a year business for life insurance companies and the financial institutions that sell them. But what do you do if you invest in one and you have buyer's remorse? Here to discuss, the author of The Annuity Stanifesto, Stan Hathcock. Stan, welcome to the show. Good to have you here.
Great to be here. Great to be here to talk about annuities, one of the most controversial products.
Right, you got it right there, Stan. Let me start with a question. So, lots of questions from journalists and people who buy annuities as well, because they're often sold with high-pressure tactics. Retirees are put into a conference room and sold hard on these products. Many folks then have a second thought. They decide they don't want it. What can they do if they want to cancel the annuity product?
One of the great things about annuities, they are regulated at the state level. So every state has what's called a free look period. And what a free look period means is you buy the annuity policy is delivered to you, and you have a period of time when you can just get out. That period of time ranges from 10 to 30 days, but you do not even have to give a reason. You don't have to talk to the agent. You just have to call the insurance company and say, hey, get me out of this, send me my money back in full, which is great because a lot of times people make decisions under duress. People go to a bad chicken dinner seminar and hear a too good to be true pitch. And so the free look period gives them the opportunity to call the carrier and say, is this really true?
I think people have big questions about how they're sold because there's often big fees for people who are able to move these products. They're very lucrative for the advisors and others who sell them. What kind of money do people make selling annuities?
Well, it depends. There's 15 different types of annuities. The two annuities that are sold primarily in the United States, 70% of all sales, are variable annuities and indexed annuities, and those do carry the highest commissions. However, I really like the contractual guaranteed annuities, immediate annuities, deferred immediate annuities, which are called longevity annuities, and also fixed rate annuities. Those are very low commission products, very pro-consumer. And see, my theory is you buy an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. Buy it for the contractual guarantees only. Don't buy the dream,
Stan,
buy contractual realities.
One final question here. I think what's critical for people who buy these products is to know and understand the company behind them. How do you do that? How do you analyze the company that's offering the annuity? Because at the end of the day, they have to be around as long as you are.
That's correct. Annuities are only as good as the company backing up the guarantee. Even though they're backed up at the state level and there are state guarantee funds, I always say choose the company, choose quality. There's 4 major rating services that look at annuities, and I also look at something called the Comdex rankings, which looks at all 4 rating services and then applies a 1 to 100 score, 100 being perfect, that you can judge the safety of the company. I give that away for free on my site, but Comdex rankings is a compilation of all rating services that gives you a 1 to 100 score, because a lot of us don't know what AA, AAA, and all that stuff means, but we do know what 1 to 100 means, and 100 being perfect.
Stan, thanks so much.
Thank you.